Hey everybody, Lucky here with Big League Sports Cards. We got another retail break coming up, 2020 Bowman, and we'll probably do more of these than I originally planned, only because it seems that every hobby box that I have bought on pre-sale has been canceled. Same reasoning or excuse I've gotten from every distributor or dealer or whoever that the allotments had all been cut and they didn't have enough product and blah blah blah, and the timing of my orders was a little bit late, so anyway, no hobby, no jumbos. It's a little disappointing, but luckily we do have the fallback here, which is retail. As you guys saw last week, did pretty well. Opened up a $4 pack, pulled out about a $250 green auto of Mr. Diaz from the double raise. So we're gonna keep doing this stuff. I don't know until I feel like I've done enough, or we go through it all. Hopefully someone will start buying in the store and keep me from opening it all. But I don't know. It's fun. It is fun. I originally didn't. I remember, like I said, coming back in the hobby full force. Didn't really understand. Bowman. All you guys are prospects, and what do you do, and how do you. But obviously, it's grew on me extremely quick, and now it's actually one of my favorite products, if not my favorite. So here we go. This has got a little interesting bow in it there. Mr. Harper. Talent Pipeline. And like I said, I mentioned this before, so these don't have like their top prospects on it, which is interesting. They got prospects, but Dominguez isn't on there. Like last year's Jordan wasn't on there. So I don't know, just interesting. Chrome of Hankins. Chrome of Pearson. And getting to some rookies. Still yet to hit the chrome. Actually, I was mistaken. I thought there would be chrome rookies like this that weren't autos, but I don't. Are they just the autos? If so, those are going to be obviously an extremely tough pull. But I don't know if that's the case. I guess I need to do a little bit more looking into that. But I was looking just to pull rookies like they look just like that, but there being obviously a chrome pack card. But I think I was incorrect there. But I still would like to pick up a couple of the different Jordan inserts, the anniversary card, or 1990 Bowman card, excuse me. Vogelback. Big old back, as I call him. This card, I think it looks good. Jordan getting in that card. Swaggerty. And Blade. Not bad. And then we got here rookies of Nola, Allen, and Dunn. So not a big rookie, I think, set out of here total. So we got multiple rookies. So I'm gonna list those in the store. I'm gonna try to get them for a quarter a piece or 4 for $1. Have you make that work? And then if you get to I guess a certain level, I'd like to do it but free shipping. But I don't know if you can do that many type of different shipping options, because I have the max shipping $3.99 for any amount of paper or ungraded cards you buy. So if you buy 10 graded or ungraded cards or 2,000, it's going to be $3 shipping. I don't think I'll stick with that, but we'll get these listed in a much better than the 99 cents, which is your kind of your lowest you're able to put them in. Mackenzie Gore in the camo. Brown and Gilbert. I haven't hit any first chromes at all so far. And that was something too. I was kind of putting some cards. There's a Lewis Robert rookie. I was putting some cards together, and I kind of list some variations up in the store. And I was like, wow, that's all the first chrome cards we have out of this stuff. So that's from the retail standpoint, right? I'm sure that. Well, actually, I don't know. I'd have to pay attention. I'm gonna watch some breaks tonight. I may get into a couple since none of our hobby came in. There's a nice Vladdy, and see kind of what the hobby packs are chrome wise compared to what we're seeing here. Dylan Cruz first paper. Nice. Leody Tavares. There's Hines. And we got a fractor of Nate Pearson. And this guy looks like looks like he'd be about 35. But refractor, number to 4.99. These are really good shine on them this year. That they look outstanding, and super thick card stuff. Like I said, it's like a brick. That thing is not getting any invent to it all. Tatis, Snell, Let's see, we'll go over to these single packs. Oh no, these are still the blasters, right? Yeah, these are still the blaster packs. I'm sorry. Only pulled one single 12 pack, which is what we pulled that that Diaz card out of. Oops, sorry. There we go. There's a nice Jacob Amaya. And I've noticed after looking at these closer, centering is tough on these guys. It's I'll kind of point to what I'm looking at here. So obviously you got, depending on my eyes get drawn to certain things. So what I was noticing is that I started by looking up here and I was like, okay, that's centered to that. But where you can really get to tell the differences, or kind of for me anyway, pick up is the middle part on this bow where it comes back in, checking that for centering. And then if you look at the front, like, okay, that looks pretty good. But then on the back, what I have noticed is that the border, you're looking for a little more beef up at the top. And it'll be interesting. So I'm going to have to send in a couple tester cards for this product, because from the standpoint of centering, the front looks perfect. On the back, like I said, you're heavy on the bottom. So the cards that are a little bit taller on the top, a little more meat, all the lines are perfectly centered on the back. So it'll be interesting to see what SGC puts those at. As you can see, we're just a little bit bigger on the bottom than on the top. So, but from a front standpoint, it's looking very good. So we'll have to see. Interesting story. We got here Bryson Scott, Brown, Bieber, and Cody Bellinger. Last pack of the blasters. Arizona. Got a rookie card coming up. There's Senor Gordon, Lux, and this one is Dustin Mays. I'm on it. I want that Senor Gordon. Pierre. Gil. And Christian Javier. I'm trying to. He didn't. I don't think he pitched at all, or I haven't seen him pitch at all for the Astros. I don't think anyway. All right, so that's that. We'll go away from a. Well, actually, no, we get more 12 card packs in here. Let's see if we can get one of the bigger rookies in a camo. And do some major listing tomorrow. Golly. Major. Let's see. Ashby. There's a Volpe. Volpe? How do you say it? Thomas Wilker and Josh Jung. Not bad. Probably the best pack of camo packs we've opened as a whole. There's Nico. Mauricio. There's an Apostle paper. Winchrome, that's interesting, upside down. We have Nolan Jones. Another Mr. Alvarez. Lux. So it's Alvarez and Lux always in that order. If you get the Alvarez, you're going to get the Lux. So, like I said, it's just a ton of those cards. So those need to come down to a quarter a piece. Yeah, I don't think you can go lower than that, can you? Four for a buck. There's Nico. There's a nice Miguel Amaya insert. These are nice looking cards. They're kind of I'm not gonna say confusing, but you're trying to pick up on what they are, right? And then if you go to the back, obviously you get a little bit more detail based on their home country. So that'd be Panama. If you didn't know Panama's flag, which wasn't overly familiar with, but picked on that one. Garcia first. Landlingers. Bart. There's a chrome first, and it's Joey Cantillo. I think we have a couple of those already. There's Adley. Senior Shohei. Giolito and Urena. Alright. Boom, boom. We'll go to, let's do the 19 pack. Or 19 card pack. I don't know, every time I get a little more excited about these. Like there's something to be huge in them. See a couple shinies back there. Senior Judge, Mookie, my man George Springer. I messed up that stack, didn't I? No, it's okay. We'll go back and get it. So there's a Dason Brown, the Blue Jays from Canada. Playing a little home country there. That's cool. 100 of C.J. Abrams. Those brown uniforms are awesome, man. Those are slick. There's a Bobby Witt Jr. paper. Very nice. Jones, Whitley. God, he's been a prospect forever. And this was actually supposed to be a year that he was supposed to start pitching up in the big leagues. There we go. There's a nice Apostle Chrome first. And a Beck. So you get 3 of those and a couple different inserts. 4 Chromes. Wow. So these 19 card packs are the way to go for Chrome volume for sure. And like I said, I don't remember what price wise what those are going for, because the CEO picked those up when she was out for me one day. So I definitely like those. All right, get some color here. We got one refractor out of this whole mess card. Nope. Sean Murphy. There's a first of a Maya paper. Marquez and what's up with the shifting? Jordan Adams. There's another Vladdy. Save that. Isaac Paredes, Detroit. There's Robert. There's the he's got the rookie and the prospect card. Very interesting. Nolzer, Coyote, Dunning and Drew Waters. Does Soto have a card in here? I haven't noticed. There's Mr. Acuna. There's an Acuna rookie. Rosado again. Oh, there we go. There's a nice Nike Trout. Looking a little chubby and a little angry. And then on these cards too, right? So the looking really, really tall on the top, not so much on the bottom. And on the back, you're really looking at the difference between this space and this space. And this one is pretty good. So as you can see there, this is actually kind of what you're looking for in that 1990 Bowman throwback. That's a nice looking Trout. I don't know how much Guffey got about his last name growing up as a kid. Trout, you know. Hawk. Adams again. Man, there's a ton of those. Let's see. We're going to save that. Well, as you know, we're out, dude. This is the last pack, right? Open everything? Yeah. This card pack is so thin. Alright, what do we got? Ruiz. Cavaco. Balzovic. Is that Balzovic? There's Brennan Davis. That's cool. And an Evan White. Alright, so that's number 3 in the books. We'll probably do, like I said, one of these each night. I'm going to get these all lined up. So look in the store for some variations for a super low price. Well, not super low, 4 for $1, right? Which is probably comparable to what everybody else is. But as you guys know, the difference between Big League and everybody else is that you're going to get it quick and you're going to get it in perfect condition because we protect the crap out of our cards when we ship them. And that's the way we do it. So respect the hobby. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll check y'all later. Thanks.